Morning. Look at this cute little animal here. Who would want to eat him? Would you? I know I wouldn't. I remember this semester listening to a couple of animal cruelty speeches, yet in this room no one here is a vegetarian. I don't understand that. Isn't slaughtering animals considered cruel? How would you feel if you were hung by your feet, have your throat slashed with a dull blade, and then left there to bleed out? And then half the time when they're skinning the animal, they're still alive. Katie Lang quotes, "We all love animals. Why do we call some pets and others dinner?" Some of you on your questionnaire form said, "I love the way meat tastes." If meat tastes so good, then why do we always drown it with marinades and put sauces on it? A vegetarian is a person who advocates a diet of fruit, vegetables, grains, nuts, and seeds, and limiting meat from their diet without dairy products and eggs. Becoming a vegetarian will be a great deal healthier for the body, also will make the earth more economical friendly and stop the cruel, inhumane animal torturing. We will first explore the reasons why a vegetarian diet is healthier than eating meat. Next, understand how it will help the environment, and finally explain how animals are being treated cruelly. No one here wants to be fat, right? I know I don't want to be. Avoiding meat is the best and simplest way to cut down on your fat intake. I mean, do you guys want to look like this? I know I don't. Farmers like to fatten up their animals to increase their profits. Eating fattier meats loaded with saturated fats and high in cholesterol increase the risk of obesity and coronary heart disease, which can lead to a heart attack, and also can lead to certain cancers. Plant proteins alone can provide enough of the essentials and non-essential amino acids as long as the source of dietary protein are varied and the caloric intake is high enough to meet the energy needs. Whole grains, legumes, vegetables, nuts, and seeds provide enough protein for your body. Soy protein has been shown to be equal as animal protein. Not only is becoming vegetarian healthy for you, it will also help make the environment green. Livestock generates 18% of the world's greenhouse gases, which is more than emissions emitted by cars, planes, trains, and boats combined. Livestock manure generates nitrous oxide, which has 250 times more the warming effect of CO2. Livestock takes up to 1/3 of the world's land masses. The loss of forests means that the plants do not soak up much CO2, which makes the world which generates the world getting hotter, which creates global warming. The world today is already having problems with water supply, and meat production is making it a lot worse. It takes 3 to 5 times more water to produce animal protein than plant protein. The U.S. meat industry alone, if it wasn't supported by the taxpayers paying a large portion of the water costs, then hamburger meat alone would cost $35 a pound. I know no one can really afford that if that was true. Also, farm animals produce 130 times more waste than human population does, and the runoffs of their waste are polluting our waterways. I'm sure we've all seen the ways animals are being slaughtered, but how about the way they're being tortured? I have some pictures here to show you guys some of the torture that these animals go through. The first slide here I have of cows their horns are being chipped off, and also this one here is not too good, but they're being branded right here, which cause excruciating third-degree burns, and a lot of times they don't have painkillers for these animals. I'm sure we've all burned ourselves before, whether it's been scalding hot water or, you touched the stove by accident. Just imagine what that glowing red hot piercing your skin felt like. I'm sure, what about little Chicken Little here? They have to cut off their beaks with a hot iron blade just so that these birds are confined in crowded spaces so they don't fight each other. And these birds are unable to eat because of excruciating pain and die from dehydration and also their weakened immune system. Force-feeding ducks, they force-feed ducks so that they can produce a delicacy known as foie gras. Farmers shove these pipes right here into their throat so they can pump large quantities of grain and fat into their stomach so that their liver will become diseased and bloated. And then the birds are then killed, so their liver is sold. Sometimes these force-feeding pipes, they miss their beak, and see this guy's beak right here is chipped off. And also sometimes because they're bloated so much, they can't move, so they start getting like these wounds, and they suffer a great deal of pain. I remember when I was young as you guys, and someone told me about becoming a vegetarian, and I was like, "You're crazy, man. There's no way. I love meat." But as I got older, I realized that he was right, and I haven't had meat since about 8 years now. Eating a vegetarian diet not only is healthier for your body, it also makes the earth a better place to live, and it will also help the life of an innocent animal. Animals suffer from pain and fear just as much as you do. How would you like to spend your last hours locked in a truck, packed into a cage with hundreds of other terrified animals, and then cruelly pushed into a blood-soaked death chamber? Anyone who eats meat condones and supports the way animals are treated. Any lifetime, the average human consumes 38 pigs, 35 cows, 750 chickens and turkeys. Honestly, do you guys want that much carnage on your life? I know I don't. Now I put this picture back up of this innocent animal, and would you still want to eat him? Thank you.